Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick follow-up video to the diet video that I did a few weeks ago. I'll link it down below if you haven't seen it. I basically talk about how I managed to baby step my way from eating a terrible diet to a solid diet, which is actually like healthy and full of good stuff and none of the bad. One of the biggest things that I personally struggled with was getting rid of sugar. For some reason, getting rid of seed oils, getting rid of like a lot of like excessively fried food, that wasn't too hard for me. But sugar was a big thing. I was like basically addicted to it. I just loved ice cream. I loved candy and soda. Like it was bad. So I wanted to make this really quick video for three foods that are actually going to help you. They still have sugar and they're going to kind of satisfy that sweet tooth, but they're first of all a little bit nutritious, and second, they have significantly less sugar than the stuff that you're currently eating. So if you are struggling with getting off sugar specifically, as you're baby stepping your way to a better diet, you can actually baby step your way off of sugar by eating less and less sugary things and things that are actually going to give you some nutrition. So without wasting any time, the first food of the three is dark chocolate. Now in this case, I really do mean dark chocolate. I'm talking like 90% chocolate, okay? If you want to start at like 75, 80 and work your way up and like really start to baby step this thing, that's cool too. But just be careful, because there's a lot of like dark chocolate that's marketed out there that is literally just like filled with sugar, like tons and tons of sugar in there. You know, the dark chocolate I have, like if you eat half a bar of it, you're getting like 2 grams of sugar. It's barely anything. The first reason I like dark chocolate is because it is going to satisfy you. It's going to scratch the itch. It's gonna, like at that time you're craving, you know, a cookie or like ice cream or something, go eat a little bit of dark chocolate. It's not gonna be as good as the cookie, I promise you, but like it's gonna scratch the itch, right? You're gonna get a tiny bit of sugar in, you're gonna get something a little bit sweet in without eating 45 grams of sugar in a bowl of ice cream, or like, you know, drinking a can of Coke, and that's like another 50 grams of sugar right there. It's actually going to help you reduce the quantity of sugar that you're eating. Each time you like binge on sugar, you're gonna have less, right? You're eating like 3 or 4 grams rather than 50. That's the main thing. But on top of that, and then you're gonna notice this with each of the three foods that I'm gonna talk about in this video, there are health benefits too. Like dark chocolate is actually really good for you. It's really high in potassium, it's high in magnesium. Those are minerals that most people don't get enough of, but we need them, right? Like magnesium helps you with muscle quality, it helps you with sleep. It's really important mineral, and most people don't get enough of it. Potassium as well. Most people don't get enough potassium. There's a ton of potassium in dark chocolate. One of the bars that I have, 3 ounces of it gives you like 10% of your daily value. So it's a really nice step in the right direction. It's going to help you hit that 4,700 milligram daily requirement, which is very high. Most people don't realize. On top of that, dark chocolate has a ton of polyphenols and flavonoids. These are antioxidants that are going to help you with a whole host of things. They're going to reduce inflammation. It helps you with your cholesterol levels, reducing the like bad cholesterol and increasing the good one. A lot of positive benefits there. Anti-inflammatory. It's really good to get all these antioxidants into your body, and dark chocolate brings it in spades. If you're worried about heavy metals, I actually did some research. I found a Consumer Reports study that found 5 brands that most of them are available nationally that have acceptable levels of heavy metals that aren't going to be like really detrimental for you long term. So of the brands in that Consumer Reports study, Mast is considered the lowest in terms of lead and cadmium. Those were the 2 that they were testing for, and I would highly recommend checking them out. I've never tried them myself. It's hard to find them. You have to kind of actually go to their website and make a big order. It's like $72 for 12 bars, so it's like a big kind of commitment. So I get why you might be a little bit skeptical. By the way, I'm not sponsored or getting a commission or anything like that. I'm not trying to monetize this. I'm just putting some value out there, trying to help you guys out. So if Mast is not an option for you, it's a little bit too hard to find. It's kind of expensive as well. Ghirardelli is the brand that I found on this list that I think is available pretty much nationally. I believe it's internationally available, so most of you should be able to find it in your local grocery store. And yeah, they were quite low on the list of heavy metals. That wraps up number 1, dark chocolate. Higher in the percentage of cocoa. You want to actually get one that's labeled that's like 85, 90, 95%. It's going to be low in sugar, but it's going to scratch your sweet tooth, and it's got tons of benefits. So dark chocolate, absolutely start eating that. Number 2 is honey. Not any kind of honey. I don't want you to buy like processed like bullshit honey that's like been cooked and pasteurized and not organic and expect to get any benefits. At that point, you're basically just eating raw sugar. But if you eat raw organic honey, you're gonna get a ton of benefits. Honey has been linked with boosting nitric oxide production, which is going to help you with blood flow. It's going to help you with libido and erectile dysfunction if you're dealing with any of issues in that area. It's going to help you with testosterone. Honey has been linked to boost luteinizing hormone, which actually is the precursor for testosterone. On top of that, there are tons of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties of honey. And on top of all those benefits, you are getting a lot of sugar, right? Like if you eat like a big amount of honey, you're getting a ton of sugar. But if you take a small tablespoon of it, you're getting maybe 5 or 6 grams of sugar. You're getting some of the benefits from the antioxidants, the nitric oxide, blood flow stuff, and you're getting a little bit of the testosterone boost as well. It's a really, really good alternative, right? Like if you are craving sugar, again, instead of eating a bowl of ice cream, just eat a spoonful of honey. You're gonna get a good amount of sugar, and it's gonna actually like satisfy that sweet tooth a little bit. You are gonna spike your blood sugar. Like, don't expect this to be like low glycemic. I think it's so honey is 58 on the glycemic index, and just raw sugar is 60. So it's a little bit better than sugar, but it's not much better. Honestly, you are gonna spike your blood sugar. Don't eat like spoonful after spoonful of honey. Maybe like 1 teaspoon of honey, and you could, again, take advantage of the benefits. Don't take in a ton of sugar. Scratch the itch for the sweet tooth, and you're gonna be happy. So number 2 on the list is honey. And number 3, this is very, very broad and very, very generic. In general, fruit is a very, very good way to satisfy that sweet tooth, but also get a lot of health benefits. I'm saying fruit in general because everyone has different preferences and dietary restrictions, but whatever fruit you pick, you're gonna get tons of vitamin C, you're gonna get tons of antioxidants, you're gonna get a lot of fiber. All of these things are really, really important. Vitamin C is so important for your immune system, for skin, for collagen production. There's tons of important things with vitamin C. It's also anti-inflammatory. It's an antioxidant in and of itself. So vitamin C is really, really important. A lot of you, if you're not eating enough fruits and vegetables, probably don't get enough. Just like with eating a spoonful of honey, just like with eating a little bit of dark chocolate, if you eat like a clementine when you're craving a cookie, you're not gonna like completely satisfy it. It's not like it's gonna be just as good as the cookie, but it's gonna be enough, right? It's gonna be enough. You're gonna feel happy about eating something healthy. Rather, it's actually like a small little win. Like instead of eating the ice cream, I ate an orange, right? It's a little bit of sugar, but it's not a ton, and I'm getting all of these health benefits. I'm getting the vitamin C, I'm getting the fiber, and it just feels good. So apples, oranges, grapes, whatever you're into, whatever kind of fruit you like, substituting high sugar foods with fruit is a really, really good way to go. And the other thing with fruit is that it's lower on the glycemic index as well than sugar. You're getting the sugar in a more complex form. You're getting fructose with glucose. It's gonna satisfy you. You're gonna get a ton of good stuff with it, and it's not gonna give you a ton of sugar. It's gonna give you a little bit of sugar, and it's gonna deliver it in a better way, right? With the fiber, you're getting some glucose, you're getting some fructose. It's just a better way to deliver sugar than drinking a can of Coke. So add more fruit to your diet and you're gonna be happy. So that's it. Those are the 3 that I would recommend: dark chocolate, honey, fruit. If you use those 3 to satisfy your sweet tooth and also get some really, really positive nutrients into your body, you're gonna be healthier. You're gonna be well on your way to improving your health. You're gonna be well on your way to eating a great, clean diet. So yeah, I hope this helps. Let me know what you think in the comments. Peace.